Well, let's start by hearing the voices of some school students. I'm going to give a couple of quotes here. The first one: I vividly remember the teacher referring to contraception as the C word and saying she didn't like to use it in the classroom as it was against the ethos of the school. The rest of the module I do not remember as clearly, although I know there was no discussion relating to consent or sexuality. Second quote: first of all, it only focused on heterosexual relationships. They mentioned bisexuals once when they asked us, did we think that they were greedy? Third one: we were basically told that we should wait until marriage to have sex. To emphasize this point, the teacher took a piece of sellotape, stuck it to her hand, ripped it off, and showed us the bits of dirt now stuck in it. She likened this piece of tape to each girl, and her sticking the tape down to her skin as each boy the girl had kissed. She kept repeating the action, basically showing us that kissing many boys made you very dirty. When the tape lost its stickiness, I've lost the page. Anyway, when the tape lost the stickiness, she said, that shows that when you do this so many times, you're not able to stick to a long-lasting relationship. That's the basic gist of it. So that's an extreme example of what can be taught in RSE, that's true. But when the INTO reports that just 18% of LGBTQ teachers have declared their orientation in their workplace, you get some idea of the extent to which religious ethos is distorting sex education in our schools. Now, young people need factual quality RSE in all the schools. For this reason, I'll be supporting this bill. It's a progressive step forward. At first stage, Deputy Gannon made reference to the stumbling block of the religious ethos of schools when he said, it has been a tool of control and power for the Catholic Church. With almost 90% of our primary schools under Catholic patronage, the state is still permitting the Catholic Church to influence how sex education is delivered. I think this shows the need to separate church and state. That's the real debate that we should be having here. But let's look at the question of religious ethos. The bill that Deputy Boyd Barrett mentioned, Ruth Coppinger's bill, the Solidarity Bill on sex education, tackled this issue head-on, but is being blocked by the government by way of a money message. Unfortunately, this bill is silent on the issue of the need to remove religious ethos as a factor in how sex education is taught in a school. I think that's an important point, but we will vote for this bill. It's progressive, it's a step forward, and we'll tease those points out at committee. And I think also at committee the need for the Solidarity Bill to come back onto the agenda and to remove that money message is an important point as well. I'll leave it at that.